Hello YouTube world, this is my dog Monty. He's a bit shy now because last night, there, stick your face in. Last night somebody stole him for about 10 minutes. Yeah. So basically what happened is this crazy lady was in my street and some guy, it must have been her partner or whatever, drove up to our driveway and she got out the car and we could hear this of this lady going off her head, and we thought some kid had walked into our yard and was getting in trouble for, you know, pissing off from home or whatever. So then she picks up the dog and goes, and I'm thinking, is that my dog? That looks like my dog. So we got in my mum's car and we drove off, and we got to the end of the street and we found another dog who was little but nothing at all like my dog. He was like, my dog's like this big, this dog was like this big. It was so tiny. And the lady gets out of the car and says something about, oh, my dog. And I said, where's my dog? And she goes, I don't know, I haven't taken him. I said, excuse me, I've just seen you take my dog from my yard and put it in your car, so where's my dog? And then she sort of said, oh yeah, we've got your dog, it's at home. And I'm thinking, yeah, so where's that? I want my dog. But she's worried about her dog because it's running the street, obviously. So we go around the corner, and then in the end the partner just said, oh, it's at this address. So we go round to that address. So from the time we've seen the dog taken from our place, driven around, and then eventually got to this guy's and this lady's house, the daughter had taken his collar off and given him a bath in 10 minutes flat. Like, who does that? If you've got a dog and you've picked it up and you've realised, oh shit, that's not my dog, I've got to go out and look again for my dog. A, wouldn't you take the dog back to where you found it? And B, why the hell would you wash it? Seriously. Anyway, Monty's back and he's happy. He was a bit scared when we got him back. He's a bit petrified actually, but he's all good now. Now, the next thing I want to talk about in the news today, there was a 3-year-old Indian boy who has mysteriously died in Australia today, and they've ruled out homicide. They don't think he was murdered, but there are suspicious circumstances because the kid's 3 and he went missing, and he went, was found quite a distance from his home. And I can tell you now that the media, especially the Indian media, take everything out of proportion, right? We have had stabbings in Australia that are Australians or Indians. When it's an Australian who gets stabbed, nobody cares. But as soon as it's an Indian, big incidental drama, there's racism galore in Australia. But, anything that happens, if there's an Indian involved, all of a sudden Australians are racist. And I'm sorry, but I just have to say that there are a lot of things that happen in a lot of countries. The fact that there are so many Indians here at the moment and stuff happens to them is life. Other people in Australia, whether they're Australians or they're European people visiting or they're Asians or, whatever, the same stuff happens to them, but you don't see it in the media. You don't see this big hoo-ha about Australia being racist. If they think we're racist, they should go to another country and check it out, because I'm telling you now, some other countries are way more racist than us. Anyway, moving on besides that, and because, I don't know about you guys, but I'm so sick of the phone ringing when I'm having tea and it's an Indian who's been employed by a big national company saying, oh, would you like to change your phone service? Or whatever, any of that sort of crap. Anyway, so I just don't answer the phone now at that time of the day. If it's important and it's a friend of mine, they'll ring my mobile. If, however, I get it on my mobile, I abuse the shit out of them because my mobile's a private number and we're on the do not call register. So anyway, that's beside the point. As you can see, I've got friendies in the background. These are my nieces. Say hello, girls.
Hi.
They've been told they're not allowed to talk unless I tell them they can, so they're doing really well. Good on you, girls. What else has happened? I didn't get the Moomba job, so that was kind of annoying, but I did get the Yarra Trams job, and now I'm going, Why did I apply for that? So for a couple of days I'll be sitting at a tram stop counting people getting on and off the tram. That's basically it. So it's pretty damn boring. On a better note, I just found out a friend of mine is the state finalist for the Miss Australia pageant. And I was like, we have those? Did you know we had those?
No.
No, me neither. So anyway, we've got them. She's a state finalist. She's having a tea party on National Tea Party Day. It's in St Kilda. It's to raise money for a charity called WIN, Women in Need. And if you're watching this and you know me, contact me or leave me a message if you're in Australia and you want to come, because I'll tell you how to get that. I think it's $10 to get in. There'll be some big named people there. There's also a fashion show and also tea and coffee, of course. And there's also a prize auction. So if you want to be involved, either to attend or to donate, just drop me a line. That would be awesome. Anyway, I still haven't had a cigarette, and even with these two being crazy behind me, it still hasn't made me want to have one. So that's awesome. And what else? Is there anything else I need to say, girls?
How many smokes you've had in a day?
I haven't had any. I haven't had any for over a month.
What about Mum? She has 15 or over. 15 is the limit. But now she got 4.
That's alright, because she's
This is
doing...
Mum's hand.
That's alright. Mum will get there in her own time, right? I'm doing it first, and then we'll go from that. So goodbye from me, goodbye from the girls, goodbye from Monty and the fish in the background, and we'll catch up real soon. Alright, outies!